I'm Allendale Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin with a look at your midday weather update. Latest check of our surface analysis across the country shows that we're continuing to see some cloudy skies and some light rain and drizzle holding on over the eastern part of the country, the eastern half of the Corn Belt. This is thanks to a very slow-moving wave. Low pressure is actually dissipated now, and we've got a cool front sagging southward through Wisconsin, Michigan. I don't look for much change over the Corn Belt. What we're actually seeing here is high pressure settling down into the Omaha, Nebraska area. This is a Canadian high. So talk of temperatures getting above normal, still on the docket here in the plains, delayed another day or two as this cool front sags in. We're starting to see the front in the high plains, eastern part of the foothills, Colorado, western Nebraska, eastern Wyoming. It's starting to go stationary there. This will be the precursor to it going warm and trying to lift through, bringing that warm air in. Latest information into us off of the models doesn't show a lot of excitement in terms of change. What it basically does say is we have dry air that's going to be settling in over the most of the country through the rest of this week. Monster storm still pounding the East Coast area, but that's well advertised, and it shouldn't be a surprise there. In the heart of the country, corn, soybean areas looking at the next chance at precipitation as we go into the start of next week. A system comes out of the central Rockies into the central plains Saturday into Sunday. As we mentioned in our online write-up this morning, it looks better out there. We're actually looking at better rains up through parts of Nebraska into northeast Colorado, Kansas, places like that. But we're also seeing a little bit farther north push in places like Iowa. I actually like the northern extent of the best precipitation now to be up to near I-80. So that's better, and the midday models are not saying anything otherwise. Now, the GFS, I think, still is too far south. The European seems to be king on this, but it should be good rains. We're talking quarter to maybe three-quarter inch, maybe in some spots 1 inch of rain. The best rains will be from the Mason-Dixon line southward, but, we don't want to rule stuff out farther north either. Maybe a better chance at precipitation as we go through, hinting at maybe a better chance at precipitation as we go through the 19th into the 20th. And here's where the models differ a little bit. The European is a little slower, and the GFS tries to build the storm a little bit stronger. What we do know is this, is the front is there. And if it's able to tap into Gulf of Mexico moisture, much like this first system will, as we go through this weekend, and saying we've got the going to produce good in the days ahead of Christmas. I feel comfortable in saying we've got the chance there in the days ahead of Christmas for maybe another inch of water equivalent to move through. The question will be, how quick does the cool air come in? I'm actually looking at cold air to come in nicely behind the early week system next week, so that a large part of the Corn Belt will actually be normal to below normal through like the 17th and 18th. And if that happens, maybe there'll be enough cold air in play to make this a snow event for the 19th and 20th. We'll just have to see. It's going to be borderline right now. I guess if I'm going to be conservative, I'm going to put this more toward rain, but it is something I'm looks of snow. We've got another chance for precipitation, and this one a better chance of snow for Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. Midday model runs definitely holding on to that piece as well. South American weather doesn't show any major problems. As we talked this morning in the online write-up, a couple of fronts moving through Argentina. Totals alone from half to 1 and a good coverage of rain. I'm going to leave them totals alone from half to 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches in Argentina, probably 1 to 2 inches in parts of Brazil over the next 2 weeks combined. And we stagnant forecast with temperatures there. Stagnant in a way, kind of a stagmatic pattern, but if it's stagnant in a way that's not problematic, question that doesn't